The team of the year is almost here in NHL 24. Today, I'm going to give you my predictions, and I'm going to be brutally honest when it comes to this event. Now, first of all, the team of the year is expected to drop next Friday. Though it's not confirmed yet, January 5th seems to be the right date. It happens the first Friday of the year. And for team of the year, there's always one goalie, 2 defensemen, and 3 forwards. Now, last year, the team of the year was not position locked. That means that we had multiple centers, and that means that this year we could have 2 right-handed defensemen, or we could have all wingers, all centers. There's no way of knowing what they're going to do yet. Now, on January 5th, we're expecting the men's team of the year, and then 7 days later, we will get the women's team of the year. Now, if you're wondering why team of the year cards are so important, team of the year cards will match the highest overall version of a card in the game. That means they kind of work like an X Factor card, except you don't need to upgrade them. They automatically upgrade every time a new card releases. That's a live moments, a team of the week, or an event card. Anytime one of those cards come out, the team of the year will match the overall. Hypothetically, a 95 Connor McDavid comes out, instead of paying the power-up collectibles, the card will upgrade automatically. Not only that, they'll get additional synergies and abilities, making these the best cards in the entire game. Now, I've been getting asked a ton about my predictions, who's going to get team of the year, so let's go through them individually. And starting it off, I'll go with the obvious one and say Connor McDavid. I don't think there's any question that Connor McDavid will get team of the year. I feel like it's pretty obvious. Now, we don't know what the overalls of these cards are going to be. I'm going to take a guess and say 93. Or, what they could do, and something they've done in the past, is make them different overalls. They might not be uniform every way through. They might not all be 93, right? Let's say, hypothetically, one card's a 91, one's a 94, and different prices for each card will happen. But yes, Connor McDavid is my first pick for team of the year, and I feel like that's a pretty obvious one. My next pick is going to go to David Pastrnak of the Boston Bruins. Has had an outstanding season, and again, it runs from January 1st to December 31st. It doesn't count like December of last year. It starts January 1st of this year. I think David Pastrnak had an outstanding season, so I'm going to go David Pastrnak on the right side. And the third forward I'm going with is Nathan MacKinnon. So McDavid, Pasta, and MacKinnon are my 3 picks for the men's forwards team of the year. Now let's go ahead and get into the defense, which might be a little bit more complicated to predict. The first one I'm going to go with is Quinn Hughes, who is absolutely killing it, having an absolutely outstanding season so far. So Quinn Hughes is my pick for the left defenseman, and I am going to go to the right for the next one. And I am going to go with Cale Makar. I just don't see a scenario where EA has him on the cover and doesn't put him in the team of the year. I know Erik Karlsson won the Norris and had an outstanding year last year, one of the craziest years as a defenseman. He hasn't been as good this year. I don't know if he sneaks into the team of the year. McDavid, MacKinnon, Pasta, Makar, and Quinn Hughes. And for goalie, I'm going to go with Allmark of the Boston Bruins. I just feel like this is the obvious choice. So those are my 6 picks for the men's team of the year. Now, of course, with the X Factor cards, one thing to remember is that you do get a discount, and I put that in quotations, when trading in your X Factor card for a team of the year. Now, the reason that's in quotations is because you still have to pay for all the upgrades of a team of the year player item through the X Factor card, right? The power-up collectibles and the coins that are needed. It still ends up working out to be the same price. It's just, you get to do it throughout the year, right? So right now, I've already started working on Team of the Year McDavid. I already have his upgrade, whatever. I'll need a few more tiers to get upgraded, and then I can trade it in with the Team of the Year collectibles to get the Team of the Year player item. So it's not going to save you any collectibles or anything like that, but it will save you time in a way, right? Because you're going to be able to have McDavid on your team. Like, I've had him for a couple days now. I had him early. I have him upgraded. I could use him for a week or two and then turn him into the team of the year. That's really what it comes down to. Being brutally honest, I don't like the way it's done, and I think it should be cheaper, but hey, it is what it is. Now, I did say I was going to be brutally honest here, and let's talk about the team of the year and why I don't technically think it's going to be worth it. Well, first things first, team of the year cards are the best cards in the entire game, hands down. However, they're also some of the most expensive cards in the entire game. In reality, let's say you have a 92 Cale Makar Team of the Year player item, and it's going to cost you, we'll say 800,000 coins to make, somewhere between 800k and 1 million coins. That's great. He's 92 overall, and he costs that much. Or you could buy the 92 Cale Makar on the auction house for like 150 to 200k. Then when a new one comes out, you can sell the 92 and buy the 93, and you'll only be paying like an additional 30, 40k. Yes, you have less synergies and less abilities, but I don't really think it's worth it. Now, pulling these cards on the other hand is exciting as all hell. Of course, I'm going to be doing a giant pack opening when the cards come out. But I don't know if making all 6 of these cards and then more of the women's cards the week after is really going to be worth it for your team. I feel like it's just way too expensive. Again, yes, they are the best cards in the game, but the difference between a 92 Cale Makar Team of the Year and a 92 Team of the Week Cale Makar is so minimal, and synergies really don't play a huge factor once a card reaches a certain overall anyways. I just don't see how it's going to be worth it. Now, this is how I felt for a couple years now, right? Like, it's exciting. Team of the Year is always exciting. And pulling the cards is awesome because you make so many coins, or you pull the card if it's untradeable, and you have one of the best cards on your team, and you didn't really have to pay for it. But paying for it all the way is just, it feels like a lot. Now, the X Factor path is a little bit easier. Obviously, you're going to be using the card anyways. You're upgrading throughout the year. Trading it in for the Team of the Year makes sense. But making it from scratch just feels like way too expensive, in my opinion. Again, the difference between somebody using a Team of the Year, say Connor McDavid, and the X Factor Connor McDavid, they're pretty much the same card. Or a Team of the Year Connor McDavid and a Team of the Week Connor McDavid at the same overall. The difference between the two is the price, and that is legitimately it. Now, guys, just before we get out of here, I'm going to go ahead and show you this back-to-back packs I had. I saved this on my PlayStation. This was nuts. This was absolutely insane. So, open up the pack, bang, 90 Matthews, and we have an icon next to him, right? So we pull that 90 Matthews, and we have the 82 Henry Richard. Some other smaller pulls in the pack here. Some of the Nations of Hockey cards. We get a couple 84s and 85s. Cool, right? So we send that to the collection. And let me go ahead and show you what happens in the next pack. This is unbelievable. We open up another one of these 2-for-1 mini ultimate packs. And check this out. We'll skip it again. And what's that? An icon? What? Well, what's the icon going to be? Lanny McDonald. Well, I see a purple pull up there too, though, right? We see that purple pull. What's that going to be? And it's another 90 Matthews. What are the damn odds? So, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I just want to talk about Team of the Year here today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see y'all tomorrow with another video. For now, I'm gone. Let me know down below your predictions for the Team of the Year. And we'll find out, hopefully, very soon, the nominees. And hopefully next Friday, the event will be released. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.